Hello, Centralia. I'm Shane Lothar.
And I'm Rachel Roddy.
And this is Centralia On Air. Thank you so much for joining us. Last week on the show, we had director Rob Jackson and some of the cast of Grease here in studio. They've got a show coming up this afternoon at 3 o'clock and a couple more next weekend, too. Hey, speaking of Grease, did you know Grease the movie was originally going to be animated, but they decided to go live action instead? But that's why the intro at the beginning is a cartoon. That's what the whole movie would have been like.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I had no idea.
And if you look carefully, you'll notice when they do Rizzo's credit scene, they drew her face to look much older than everyone else. A lot of people think that was a sneaky nod to the fact that Stockard Channing, the actress, played Rizzo, was 33 at the time.
Yeah, they never get teenagers to play teenagers, do they?
No.
John Travolta was 23, and Olivia Newton-John was actually 28.
Wow. I also didn't realize that 4 of the Grease movie stars were also in the Broadway version. John Travolta played Duty on Broadway, Jeff Conway was Danny on Broadway and Kenickie in the movie. Barry Pearl played Sonny on Broadway and Duty in the movie. And Jamie Donnelly was Jan on Broadway and in the movie.
You know, I used to want to be a theater actor.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I grew out of it, though. I guess you could just say it was a stage I was going through. For real, though, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A doctor. I watched a lot of ER.
Still do, don't you?
Yeah. Grey's Anatomy.
We'll talk about that later. You wanted to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Not a vet?
No. I'm not that much of an animal person.
Okay.
Now, my friends, on the other hand, that's what they wanted to be. My best friend wanted to be somebody like with the whales. What do they call those people?
Marine biologist.
A whale watcher?
Well, I think that's more of a hobby, but...
Yeah.
I was convinced I was going to play basketball professionally in the NBA.
What?
I was just...
You?
I knew that's what I was going to do. I was convinced.
Did you play a lot of basketball?
Yeah, in like elementary and junior high. And
Are you good?
I mean, I'm sure I wasn't terrible, but I stopped after junior high.
Terrible at basketball.
Yeah. That's why you play golf.
I sat the bench.
Yeah.
A lot.
Carried the team's water bottles and whatnot.
Yeah. Support system.
Everyone's part of the team.
Like,
right?
I'll cheer you on, but that's about it.
I think that's called a cheerleader.
Yeah, and I'm not coordinated to do that either. Hey, speaking of Grey's Anatomy, so we did our hashtag Wednesday Wonders.
Right, on Instagram.
Yeah, and so if you missed last week on the show, Shane and I started on Instagram on our story a hashtag Wednesday Wonders where we pick a theme, and this week's theme was TV.
TV edition. Addition. There might have been a minor spelling error.
Yeah, just minor.
Pay no attention to that.
Right. I'd got it deleted. Only 13 people saw that.
Oh, okay.
And I know 4 of the 13 people, so...
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so a quick little poll on popular TV shows, right?
Yeah.
So, what were the results?
Okay, so first up, our first poll was Ozark or Shameless?
All right, Ozark versus Shameless. Ozark is on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's about a guy, little money laundering scheme, right?
Yeah.
Trying to protect his family a little bit.
Yes.
I haven't actually seen an episode yet.
Oh.
But so when I answered this, I chose the one I would be more likely to watch. I think I picked Ozark.
Okay. I love Ozark. So this show is based out of the Lake of the Ozarks.
Okay, right.
And so I've been there a lot in my life. Mm-hmm. And so I really love the show because, you know, it shows some of the stuff there. So that's always
You recognize
cool.
some of the spots?
Yeah.
Hey, I jumped off that rock.
Oh, I don't do that. And Shameless is also on Netflix.
Not an original, though.
Not an original.
Showtime, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. One of those late night shows.
Hello. Okay, what were the results?
Ozark, 43%.
Uh-huh.
Shameless, 57%.
Ooh, got some more shameless people out there.
Yeah.
Without shame.
When I was getting ready for the show, I put shameless.
Whoops. Another spelling error.
I'm full of them.
So, Rachel, you thought you couldn't go by talking about these shows without dropping a little trivia on our listeners, right? You got a little Ozark or Shameless trivia?
I got some shameless.
All right, hit it.
So the first one, so if you don't know about Shameless, it's based out of Chicago. And William H. Macy, also known as Frank in the show, actually started his career in Chicago at a small theater, making $100 per week. Today, his net worth is $22 million.
He's doing all right.
Yeah.
Man, came a long way.
Yeah, he did.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
I bet when he was a kid, he always wanted to be an actor.
I bet so. Next thing you might not know, Mandy and Lip, who dated in the show, are actually a real-life couple.
Oh.
They started dating in 2011.
Well, that makes the acting a little easier.
I know, right? And Jimmy, who dated Fiona in the show, before they would do like a kissing scene, he would eat smelly food like tuna.
Oh, I've heard stuff like that.
And I guess they would both like play pranks on each other.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awful.
Yeah, it keeps it fun, but...
Oh, yeah. Like, and how do you like keep a straight face?
I know.
You know, because you want to go home during the day and not have to do like 3 takes.
I guess they're good actors.
I guess so.
Okay, what was the next battle?
Okay, the next battle, The Office or Parks and Rec.
Ooh, this was tough for me. Why did you do this? That was a couple of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah, well, no one else thought that.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
So The Office took 100%.
Right.
Not one vote for Parks and Rec.
Not even me. I mean, I ultimately I had to go with The Office.
Yeah.
Because I think it was a little bit longer a running show, but yeah, that was you can't do that to me.
Okay.
You make me choose. Like I should have just skipped that one.
Yeah, you should. A lot of people did.
Oh, really?
Like I'm guessing if they didn't watch it, they'd just like skip over it,
Yeah.
which is fine.
That in The Office and Parks, that's a different kind of sense of humor. A little bit more dry or whatever. Not a lot of people liked it.
Yeah. So that kind of show is not my comedy.
Yeah, it's not your cup of tea, huh?
Yeah. So when Shane and I were talking about this, I listed all the shows that I watch, and they were not the same as him.
Our Venn diagram has a teeny tiny crossover in the middle. We don't watch a lot of the same stuff.
Nope. I guess that's okay.
I don't hate you.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
All right. Well, did you know that Seth Rogen auditioned and was considered for the role of Dwight?
Yeah, I've
Did
heard
you
that.
know that?
Yep. My Office trivia is it's pretty on point.
Oh, did you know that Kevin and Andy went to high school together?
No, darn it, I didn't know that.
There you go.
But Jim and Ryan did.
Yeah, and they played like t-ball together or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3.
All right. Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul.
Good matchup. You got a spin-off. I like that one.
Okay, so have you seen either of these?
No, I mean, I'm familiar with them, but I haven't actually really seen.
I heard that people thought that Better Call Saul should have aired before Breaking Bad.
Well, it's a prequel, right?
Right.
Yeah, technically. It's events that happened before Breaking Bad.
So do you think... I haven't seen Better Call Saul yet, but I've seen all of Breaking Bad. Do you think that they... Okay, hold on. Let's give the percents first, and then I'll say what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Okay, so Breaking Bad took it away with 93%.
Hello.
And then Better Call Saul was 7%.
Not even close.
But do you think that if Better Call Saul aired before Breaking Bad, that would be reversed?
No. The only reason Better Call Saul even exists is because it's just a spinoff, right? Classic spinoff. They grab a semi-popular character from a very popular show, tried to make it another show. The only thing that's different in this case is they decided to make it a prequel instead of events afterwards.
Right.
So no way.
All right.
I think they struck gold with Breaking Bad, and
Man, you got to watch Breaking Bad.
I know, it's a very, very popular show, isn't it?
It's a good show. This is funny. Did you know, you haven't watched it, but for those of you who have, SaveWalterWhite.com is a real website.
Is it like a website to raise money for him on the show?
Yeah.
Nice.
And there was a real show. Oh, and in 2016, a meth cook named Walter White was wanted by the authorities in Alabama. Like a guy that was named Walter White
doing the same thing
was also wanted in Alabama.
What about the blue meth?
Oh.
What is it really?
Yeah. It's rock candy.
Yeah. From a like a shop, right?
Yeah. So the Candy Lady is a boutique candy store in Albuquerque.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
They don't even try to hide it. It's just rock candy.
I would eat some of it, you know. I'd probably get caught though on camera. And it'd come up in the show like she's eating the meth.
Bloopers.
All right, next up, That 70s Show or Friends?
Woo. Another toughie.
Yeah, this is one. This
Couple
is a
funny
toughie.
shows, big great cast of people.
Yeah. All right. That 70s Show, 42%.
Uh-oh.
Friends, 58%.
Yep.
Friends took it away.
Yep. I think I voted That 70s Show.
I think I voted Friends.
I just like those guys better. Two funny shows, though.
Oh, I like this one. The cast, they huddled before every episode. Isn't that nice?
Like a team.
Yeah. Let's get in a huddle. And the apartment numbers switched during the series. At the beginning of the series, Monica's, that famous purple door, had number 5 on it, and then it changed to 20. And Chandler's apartment went from 4 to 19. Wonder why.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's something about they wanted to make it seem like they were higher up, more floors up.
Oh, okay.
I forget why, but that was the number.
I wonder if people noticed. Probably diehard watchers.
Somebody did.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody noticed, while it was on air.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And the episode, the one with the dollhouse, the props department had to make 6 different cardboard dollhouses. I guess the first one caught fire.
Whoops.
Yeah. There was a picture of it on the internet. It was pretty interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, next up, my all-time favorite, Grey's Anatomy or Private Practice? What? Have you seen any of it?
I've actually seen a few episodes of Grey's.
Okay.
But that was 20 years ago. Jeez. Is it still new? Is it still current?
Yeah, this week.
Oh my
This Thursday,
gosh.
TGIT is back.
TGIT. Are any of the original people still there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah. A total of 3.
Is McDreamy gone?
Yeah.
Did he die?
What if somebody's just now starting it?
Spoiler alert, are you serious?
I'm not doing that.
Oh my gosh.
Not doing that.
Okay, what are the results? This was tough, right? Another spinoff, right?
Another spinoff.
Yeah, what's the name of it? Private Practice?
Private Practice.
Who came off for that?
Well, her real name's Kate Walsh. What's her name? Oh, man.
Who can do it? Can Google beat Rachel? What is it? Kate Walsh?
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy character. It's loading.
Oh,
it
no.
must be.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay, it's not Meredith Grey.
Obviously. It's Derek Shepherd's first wife.
Is that McDreamy? All I know is McDreamy.
Oh, that's all
Must be Addison.
Addison. That's right. I can't believe I can remember that. All right, Grey's Anatomy came in at 95%.
Whoa.
And Private Practice came in at 5%.
Private who?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
I still think people like the spinoff of Grey's Anatomy, but Grey's Anatomy is just good.
It's a dynasty.
Yeah. I didn't know that Meredith didn't know that Derek was married until season 1 finale was being filmed.
Are they a couple on the show?
Yeah.
So the couple on the show and the girl didn't know that the guy was married?
Right. That's crazy. Ooh, and this is crazy. You've seen Jackson Avery?
Have I?
Have you?
I don't know. Is it? I'm guessing that's the Studley one.
He's Studley. He
McStudley.
was a teacher before he became cast on the show.
Hey, I know better than anyone. Teachers can be very attractive. Love you, Jessica. Okay, last one, right? Number 5?
Yeah, number 5. All right, another tough one. Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead?
Oh my gosh! Why don't you just stick a dagger in my back?
All right, what was yours?
Well, I went with Walking Dead. That was a tough one, Rach. What'd you pick?
I think I picked Game of Thrones.
Really? I mean, they're both epic shows. I would say the general consensus out there is that The Walking Dead has just gone way downhill over the last few seasons. But, I don't know, man. Haters gonna hate, right?
Yeah.
They're both two good shows. But, man, The Walking Dead's about to have a big change.
Big change coming.
Yeah, so it's coming back when? October?
Maybe.
Maybe, probably.
Probably.
Someone's leaving.
Someone big is leaving.
And it's not a spoiler. This is out there.
This is out there, but do we really want to do that?
Rick's leaving. This is his last season.
Okay, Shane wants to do that.
Like,
Rick's
that's my
last
man.
season.
That's why I watched the show.
Yeah.
I might stop after that.
Hey, might get better.
A lot of people stopped when their favorite person dies.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, peace out. I'm done.
Yeah, that's why nobody stopped watching Grey's Anatomy, because Meredith is still there.
Well, and you can't do that with Game of Thrones because someone dies every episode.
Right. Okay, so here
Results.
we go. Results are in. Game of Thrones, 45%.
There it is.
Walking Dead,
Walkers.
55%.
Oh, yeah.
Walking Dead took it away. They put that in after.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So the sound effects and stuff.
Yeah, and the walkers are also instructed to pretend like they're coming out of a bar at 2 a.m.
My gosh. Now that you say that, I think they've nailed that.
I would be good at that.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Director, I got this.
I can do this part. And then, okay, the human flesh that the walkers eat is ham soaked in vinegar.
Yummy.
Yuck. Why wouldn't they make it tasty?
Yeah, because let's be honest, the walkers look like they're enjoying it, don't they?
Yeah. And there's a scene in season 4 where somebody tries to feed one of the walkers a mouse. And it's like Jell-O and grape jelly.
Oh.
Can you imagine trying to eat that?
I don't remember thinking mouse looked like Jell-O. Wow. Tell you what, props department.
They are awesome.
That's got to be one of the most expensive makeup and props people, right?
Yeah, has to be. Okay, this is what I want to hear more about.
Yeah.
You were talking about Daryl finds a bag of blue meth.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Walking Dead and Breaking Bad, AMC, right?
Yep.
There are a lot of Breaking Bad crossovers or little Easter eggs in The Walking Dead. Yeah, in that first season, I think they're on the interstate walking through that deserted traffic jam thing. Daryl finds some blue meth, quotes. That's supposedly supposed to be from Walter White's stash from Breaking Bad. And the popular theory is...
Yeah, let's hear it. This is what I want to hear more about.
Walter White's blue meth is what started the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, my.
And brought you Walking Dead. I kind of love it.
I love that.
Yeah.
They should play more into that.
Yeah, hopefully. There's other things I can't remember off the top of my head.
One was the car that Glenn uses in the first season is also the same car in Breaking Bad. That like red Camaro.
Okay, I got you.
You
Oh,
know
I
what
just
I'm talking
remembered
about?
another one.
Yeah.
Daryl tells a story about him and his brother when they were kids getting held up at some drug deal.
Yeah.
And the bad guy, has got a gun to his head or whatever, and he said something like, "Shut up, B."
Oh. Yep.
Just like what's his face always.
Jesse.
Yeah.
His name's Jesse.
There you go.
Hey.
So crazy, huh?
I was talking to somebody last night. and they don't like Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Okay.
They hate him.
Oh.
And I was like, what? They're like, well, Rachel, why do you like him? I'm like, 'cause he's cute.
Oh, my gosh. That's what it always comes back to with you.
Yeah, I know. All right, stay tuned this Wednesday on our Instagram page for hashtag Wednesday Wonders. You're listening to Centralia On Air with Shane and Rachel. We'll be right back.
Shane and Rachel here. You're listening to Centralia On Air. Rachel, how you doing?
I'm great.
How you been? What's new? What's old?
What?
What's borrowed? What's blue? That's a wedding reference, right?
Yeah.
Do you have all that set?
What?
Do you have the something old, something new, borrowed, something blue?
Somebody's working on it.
Okay. It's on the to-do list, right?
Yeah. There's
Do you have a wedding planner?
like
You,
a person?
Right? Am I
Oh,
looking
no,
at
I
it?
am
Yeah.
the wedding planner.
Okay.
That's what I enjoy, is planning all the stuff.
Let me ask you this. If you could just permanently plan the wedding and it never actually happened, would that make you happy?
Yeah. Without spending the money.
Right. Oh, you could just make all these fabulous plans,
Yeah.
but never
This
actually
huge,
go through with them.
big, dreamy wedding.
Yeah. I think that's why Pinterest was created, right?
Yes.
Right. It was just it was a guy or a girl that was really into planning their dream wedding, and they knew the day was never going to come. They didn't even have a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Man, I could go into some stories about that.
Whoop.
Okay.
Another show.
But all the wedding plans are going great.
Mm-hmm.
The big day's coming. Can't wait.
November, right?
Yeah. November.
How many days?
I don't know, 40-something.
Okay. I was going to be disappointed if you didn't at least have an idea.
I have somewhat of an idea, but when you start counting down, you start to get a little nervous.
You don't have a countdown going on your phone?
Yeah, I do. Oh.
On your new phone?
Yeah.
On your, what is it? J phone?
Oh, gosh.
iPhone.
Here he goes.
Didn't you get a new iPhone?
I got a new iPhone.
Wow, you didn't used to have an iPhone.
I came to the iPhone club.
Back to it, right?
Back to the iPhone club.
Been there, back again.
Mm-hmm.
The grass wasn't greener on the other side, was it, Rachel Roddy?
It wasn't bad.
Wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Okay, so new iPhone.
New iPhone.
I should say new iPhones in general came out
Yeah, here you
in
go.
the last week or two. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a bit of an Apple nerd. I'll try to hold back.
A big, not big. A big Apple nerd.
Anyways, Apple announced a bunch of new phones, right? Terrible names. Ugh. iPhone XS. iPhone XS? iPhone XS? XS? Jeez. iPhone XS Max. Tennis match?
What?
And then the iPhone XR. Ugh. Are you kidding me with these names, Apple?
Oh, my.
Gross. I don't know why they tried to get fancy with the X, the Roman numeral, and you can't do Roman numerals and then letters because people just see letters. Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to say XS. That's not what it's called, though. It's called the XS.
Okay.
iPhone XS.
Oh,
the backstroke.
The backstroke. Okay. Cool colors.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the R comes in a bunch of cool.
Coral. Yellow.
Yeah, that's what you wanted, huh?
Yeah.
So after the keynote, after the big Apple announcement, I laid out all your options for you.
Yeah, you did. You put them all out on the table. Like,
and
Rachel,
you chose nothing of what I suggested.
This is what you can do.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing of what I suggested you actually did.
You suggested the 256?
Okay, I told you to go higher on the storage so it wouldn't be full of pictures like your old phone. So what'd you get?
Okay. I got the iPhone X.
Oh my god.
Just like
iPhone 10.
Oh.
Jeez.
You know what?
Not your fault, though. Apple's fault.
Yeah.
Apple's fault.
Okay, I got the iPhone 10.
Just like me.
Just like you.
Jeez, jump on the bandwagon much?
Yeah.
JK.
You were surprised. You were really surprised.
Yeah, I was. Good for you. I'm happy for you, though.
Thank you.
I don't have to listen to you bellyache about your phone anymore.
Whine a lot about my phone.
You liking it?
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, it's different. Android, iPhone, they're different.
Yeah, but I had an iPhone before, and I have an iPad, so...
Oh, that's nothing then.
Yeah.
Just a little iPad.
Yeah.
Way faster. Way better. Way less home button. Is that weird?
No home button. I like it.
Yeah, oh my gosh. It takes like a minute, and you're like, yeah, this is way better.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a simple little swipe up. You got your face in there?
Oh, yeah, I got my face in there.
Is it creeping you out?
Chris made fun of me.
What?
We're in the store, and I'm like, doing the face. And
oh, yeah, I got to do a little circle.
Yeah,
thing,
it says
right?
make a circle or whatever, and I'm yeah, like my face every which direction, and
it's a little embarrassing.
It is, and he was like, "What are you doing? Is that your version of a circle?"
Well, what shape did you make?
I'm not sure.
How many corners did it have?
I was like,
I'll tell you what's more embarrassing. I used to work in a phone store, and during the setup process, you can train Siri to your voice or whatever, so you can say, "Hey, phone." People will do that in store, and it takes like a good 2 minutes because it's loud in there, and they have to say it. And so, "Hey, Siri." "Hi, Siri. What's the weather, Siri?" Jeez. I'm like, skip it, please. You can do that at home.
Yeah.
Mr. Customer.
In the comfort of your own home, you can say,
"Hey, Siri."
"Hey, Siri."
Jeez.
So I did skip that. I didn't want to
good
do that.
for you. But not that face thing.
Not that face thing.
Get that face circle going. They're like, "What are you doing? What's wrong with your neck?"
Yeah. Does your neck hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love the new phone. The camera is amazing.
Doubly good.
Yeah, it's good. And I got everything from my old phone back over that I wanted.
Okay, cool. Now you didn't go full on restore, right?
I didn't.
You could have grabbed everything.
I could have grabbed everything,
but you chose not to. I'm proud of you. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I kind of like starting fresh sometimes.
I love it. So I told, the last time when I switched from iPhone to Android, it was a big problem.
And that was a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't always a smooth process.
No,
you
was
lost
like
some stuff.
I lost stuff. I wasn't getting messages or calls if I, was doing iMessage with somebody, and now I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
It was a mess.
Yeah.
A mess.
It's way better nowadays.
So Chris was like, "Rachel, how are you going to get all the stuff over that you want over on your phone?" I said, "Shane will help me."
Okay. Thanks.
So you help me get everything over there, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, you just picked the things you wanted.
I did. You just showed me, okay, this is what you download.
For the most part, I feel like you just kind of started fresh.
I did start fresh.
Gives you a good excuse to weed through some old contacts, huh? Some X's and O's.
Yeah. X's and O's. Yeah, definitely. I had a lot of people in my contacts that I don't talk to anymore, or just had their number one time.
Bye, Felicia.
A long time ago, and I said, "Bye, Felicia."
I tell you what, the saving grace, the glue that holds this whole thing together, Google Photos. People, I don't care what kind of phone you have, download Google Photos. It backs up all your pictures for free.
Yeah.
And it lets you move in between devices, computer, phone, watch, whatever.
Yep.
And you always got all your pictures for free. And Google gets to see every picture you ever took. It's no big deal. It's kind of a big deal.
Saved me.
Okay, so you switched over. What's your least favorite thing about iPhone? Or is there anything you miss about your old phone that you think you can't do on your new phone?
This is a hard question.
Maybe it's not. Maybe there's nothing.
I didn't hate my old phone.
I beg to differ.
What?
Ask anybody around you.
What? I was not that bad.
No.
It was just old and slow, and the storage was maxed out, and
just like Grandma.
It needed to go.
Just like Grandpa.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So it was just slow.
Yeah.
Nothing you miss about Android yet or anything?
Not that I've noticed yet.
Okay. To be continued.
I'm trying to think if I've, come across anything or whatever, but I don't think so. Not yet.
Cool. Smooth transition.
Yeah. What do you like about the new iPhone 10?
S, Max, Pro, Extreme Edition.
What?
My favorite thing about the Apple thing was the watch, actually.
You don't even have a watch.
Doesn't mean I don't want one. I had one. I had the very first one. And it would have been on the very first day that it came out. But parcel delivery service screwed up and sent it to the wrong place. So I'm tracking it all day long, right?
Oh, boy.
And, in the email, they have the tracking number or whatever. I'm watching that bad boy. It's in Centralia. It's heading out that morning, whatever. I'm in Salem at the time. This is a few years ago. And then I'm like, where is it? It should be here by now. And I pull it back. I refresh the tracking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, we're sorry. Something happened.
Oh,
Your package is on the way to Urbana.
Oh, no. So you want to track down these people?
I seriously considered driving.
No, you didn't.
To Urbana.
I'm sure you did. Okay, so you had the first
Apple Watch, yeah.
Apple Watch.
A day later.
What happened to it?
Well, I rocked that bad boy for a couple years, probably. Okay. And there was always 2 or 3 nagging things about it that drove me crazy. One of them was, actually, now they've all been fixed except one thing. One, I wanted it to be cellular, too. Because it used to just connect Wi-Fi and then Bluetooth to your phone.
Oh.
But how cool would it be to go out run a few errands or go out for a jog or something and not have your phone with you, but still know you can get a quick call or text or listen to a podcast or stream some music or something, right?
Oh, my.
Talk about freeing yourself. You can do that now. It was too slow, the first one. It was kind of slow.
Okay.
Now they're way faster. They have bigger screens. Here's the one thing they don't have. Heck, this thing is an EKG machine. It can do electrocardiograms.
Yeah.
You know the little
yeah.
heartbeat thing?
You showed me.
It can do that. You have one on your wrist now if you want to.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. But what it can't do, or it doesn't do, is tell you the time. I want always on display. Right now, to save battery, you put your wrist down, you put your arm down, the screen turns off to conserve battery. And then a nice little wrist motion up to check the time, and it turns on. And it turns on pretty fast. But I can't tell you how many times, your arms are up, you're driving, or you're holding something, and you just need to be able to glance at your wrist, but the screen's off because it didn't detect that you lifted it up. That's annoying.
I'm sorry, that is so funny.
Well, yeah, it's this $500 amazing piece of computer technology that my $15 watch can do better.
Yeah.
It's ironic.
It really is.
Yep.
Do I need to give a shout out to your family?
For?
You want this watch?
Oh, I'm sure they know.
I'm sure they know. I'm sure
I've started a GoFundMe for Christmas. No. Well, I don't even want the new one until they do this always on display thing. Maybe next year.
You think they will?
Oh, I'm sure. It's only a matter of time. You just watch, Rachel.
Stop. Oh my.
You're listening to Centralia On Air with Shane and Rachel. Stick around for the community calendar. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. This is Centralia On Air with Shane and Rachel. Here's a look at your community calendar. The Centralia Cultural Society presents Grease, live stage performance at 7 p.m. on September 28th, 29th, and 30th. Tickets are $12. Reserved seats may be purchased by calling 532-2951.
Salem Community Theater presents 9 to 5, September 28th through the 30th. Friday and Saturdays will be at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 3. Tickets are $12 and students are $6.
Central City Lions Fest Friday, September 28th and Saturday, September 29th. Live music both nights, food, kids area, and raffle prizes.
Evan and Angel's Fight for Sid's 4th annual 5K run, vendor fair, and silent auction will be on Saturday, October 13th at Veterans Memorial Park in Mount Vernon and inside the Rollin Lewis building from 9 to 1.
Family Fun Day benefit for Oliver Myers on Sunday, October 21st from noon to 7 at the Centralia Moose. Food, silent auction, laser tag, and so much more. Wristbands will be $20 or $5 for 6 tickets.
And your local blood drive this week, Thursday, September 27th at Carlisle Junior High from 3 to 7.
And that's a look at your community calendar on X95 and the Big 1210. If you have an event you would like to share with us, you can email wiley1210@gmail.com. Or for more information about these events and others, you can check out our website at x95radio.com.
That's it for this week. Say hi to us on Facebook or Twitter at X95 Radio if you want to comment on anything. If you like what you heard today, come back next Sunday at 11 on X95 and the Big 1210. You can also find past shows on YouTube.
And for our X95 listeners, be sure to check out Open House Party tonight at 6 and Slow Jam starting at 11. And don't forget the CHS Coaches Show Monday at 6 for a behind-the-scenes look at Orphans football.
Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, she's Rachel Roddy.
And he's Shane Lothar.
And this was Centralia On Air.